Okay, the interview is premiering now on Daco's channel, so I'm gonna share my screen.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's interview. We've been waiting for this for such a long time and I'm so excited to do this with the wonderful Steelwool, the creators of the upcoming...
I need a pee real quick. Pee.
Okay. I'm just gonna be commenting on the live stream. Why? Because yes. Ooh, creators.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Let's watch this fucking video interview with him.
I'm watching on my phone.
Did you
and
guys
on
face
your
any
screen.
challenges? I don't know how long Help One game. Yeah, because the game's been in works for such a long time as well. I think this is like the longest we've been waiting for a FNAF game. So yeah, I think it's actually the longest one. I don't know how long Help Wanted was in the works, but I'm guessing Security Breach took longer to make. So with that, did you guys face any challenges while making the game?
I mean, everybody always runs into challenges with every project.
Yeah.
You know, just which ones are you gonna get?
Mm-hmm.
I was just telling J-Top here, like, this is my 12th game, and I don't think that there's a single game that's shipped that didn't have challenges, and this one certainly had its challenges. You know, thinking you know, I've only been at the studio now for about 6 months, and when I joined, it took 2 full days for the team to take me through the entire Pizzaplex. 2 full days.
God.
And I was astounded because this is an indie game studio. We are a small team. This is just a few dozen people. And,
we only had like 12 people when we started.
Yeah, and what's been built is, you know, it is easily the largest, most ambitious Five Nights game that's ever been built. Shoestring budget, tiny team built this incredible game. And you know, trying to build something as grand as what we're doing with the team size that we have is that is a challenge. But it's a fun one. You know, it's it's been a lot of fun bringing this whole thing to fruition. So
with the challenges, do you guys have any like the biggest challenge that you guys had, if you remember any, or anything like that? Anything like super that stands out? Or is it just a lot?
No, to me, one of the biggest ones was when we started like, geez, 2.5 years ago. This is like back during Dreadbear.
Yeah.
Right. Is that one of our other directors, Evan, and I, we sat down with index cards and we did an overhead view of the whole building, right? This is what the space is, right? This is what we want. These are all different areas. and then we handed that off to our sets guys, and then they took what was a 2-story building and they made a 3-story building. And then we were like, we're gonna keep it. Let's just add more stuff. And we, that was one of those moments where it really exploded into a much bigger space. That was. Yeah.
It's technically more than 3 stories now.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge has been, where do you draw the line on the fun? So it's the job on the producer to be like, we need this because it makes the game so special, but do we really need this because we have other things to do? Yeah. And so,
and you're like, but it would be super cool.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we'll be in a meeting and I'll hear something and I'll go, oh, do we have time for that thing? And then by the time the meeting was over, I'm like, I'm gonna go away and find time. I'm gonna go find a way to make this happen because this is too cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, what if one of the arcades was also a dance club? Hey.
I hope so. Please. We've got Dance Dance Revolution in the arcade.
There's like a fakey version of one that's around.
Okay.
There's like a fakey one.
Okay. I think I was going to add on to that. Yeah, I was going to mention the game. I think people found that the game was going to be like over 70 gigabytes, which pretty much confirms how big the game is going to be.
Yeah, for the size on disc, there's 2 parts to it. So the first is, it is huge. The piece of Plex is absolutely massive. And then the second thing is transparently, we have some optimizations that we've got to do, and so we're gonna try and bring that down. I don't think that's gonna happen for launch, but as time goes on, we're gonna try and bring that down. Work on adjusting compression settings, things like that, to make people's lives a little bit easier. But when a game is as big as this one, you really you have to do that sort of thing very carefully.
Yeah. Did any of the older FNAF games inspire Security Breach at all? Anything like that?
Every single one.
Every single one.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Scott's universe is so rich.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that you just want to play with, and it's really hard to even hit everything you want to.
Yeah.
It's like all the characters, all the locations. Just like the time periods. It's like there's so much that you want to hit and that you want to honor and you want to use that you can't get all of it.
Yeah.
So,
you added Music Man back though.
Yeah.
I think that took everybody by surprise, by the way. Apart from Matt Pat, I think Matt Pat did a video on it and he said it looks like Music Man, so he got it right.
Everybody around the studio is yelling his little catchphrase now, which is kind of funny. The where he's like, Music Man. Yeah, that was cracking us up. But it's technically not Music Man.
Okay.
Right. Music Man will not be making an appearance. DJ Music Man, however.
He's had an upgrade, basically.
Yes.
He's had an upgrade. Speaking about Music Man then and characters, do you have a favourite character animatronic in Security Breach?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle.
It's funny. Do you want to do this one right first?
Yeah, I mean,
what's left on his plate?
Joining the team, I just feel like I got super close to Freddy, and so I'm just sort of like, I'm a huge Freddy fan. Like, there's that. The other problem with the animatronics and like picking a favorite and what makes it so hard is that they evolve as the night goes on, and there's some that are uncomfortably to play. And those ones ended up being my favorites. So yeah.
I was like, for the whole series,
yeah,
definitely.
It's good that you're playing Hello Neighbor now, Blue Tiger, because once Security Breach comes out, there's gonna be stuff that's gonna be.
I used to have it on a keychain. Like Scott sent us some merch really early on when we were working with him. And I had this little helpy keychain, and I just drove it into the ground.
What?
It's like it was just his head and part of his face mixed up.
No, just forget I didn't watch my stream.
Exactly what he should have been. But in Security Breach, Sun Moon, our daycare attendant, is my favorite by far.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's favorites as well. Especially the voice of Moondrop. Is it Moondrop?
It's the daycare attendant.
Okay.
We'll
just say that then. No
Yeah.
reveals. What was I gonna
Yeah,
say?
that's Kellen. That's Kellen Goff.
Kellen, yeah. Kellen.
Wait, Kellen is the voice of Moondrop and Sundrop?
Sessions.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Kellen Goff, the voice actor for Funtime Freddy, is voicing Moondrop and Sundrop.
And after one of
And
the
Moondrop and
jobs, they
Sundrop's
talked
name
about
is the
this.
daycare attendant?
Let's get
Yeah.
Kellen.
What the fuck?
Kellen.
And it was like, oh, man,
Great
let's do it.
choice.
And then the first time I heard it, I was just like, oh, great. Now this
Yeah.
thing is going to be even more terrifying than it was yesterday.
So you said your favourite character was Helpy, right?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm gonna ask? Have you heard about Buff Helpy?
Oh yeah. Those are hilarious.
Is Buff Helpy gonna be in Security Breach?
I cannot confirm or deny.
Oh god, I'm only joking. So
You'll see some Helpy.
you'll see some
help.
Helpy. That's good because Helpy's one of my favourites as well.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Oh,
Okay.
guys,
We talked about
they just said that we might see Buff Helpy in Security Breach.
Characters that we have not
What?
seen yet.
Yes.
Yeah, you have not seen everything. Yeah, for
Amazing.
sure.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
There looks like there's going to be, from the trailer and everything, everybody thought that there's a big 80s vibe within the mall. Was there a reason behind it being like very 80s themed at all, or just a choice?
You know, it's funny. It's just a little bit. I mean, for the most part, it's kind of because of my
I
age.
just saw my. I saw my
I was
message.
one of those kids that in the 80s, when the original Chuck E. Cheese's opened,
Yeah.
this is up in Tacoma, Washington. My soccer team, grade school soccer team, every single party we had was at Chuck E. Cheese. It was this cool 2-story one. I was telling Scott about it.
Damn.
Oh, it was really neat. It was a big one. And I always had all that stuck in my head, forever,
Yeah.
and really wanted to hit that feel. And when you grow up in the 80s, you never forget the 80s.
Yeah, I didn't grow up in the 80s, unfortunately. No, but I really like the aesthetic of the mall and everything. I think it looks awesome. And I think it just suits FNAF anyway.
Yeah.
The big neon vibes and everything. So here's an interesting question. Does the game... so from the trailer and everything, it seems to hint that the game takes place in just one night. Can you confirm that or talk about that a bit more, or deny it, or not answer it?
There's 2 ways to go, right? You can make it a 5 nights in the one location, right? And this was something that we worked on early on, story-wise. We were talking with Scott about.
Wait, it's optional? Whether you want to be in it for 1 night or 5 nights? What the fuck?
Maybe instead of 5 nights, it's more of like 1 night, and each hour is
God,
kind of
calm
like
down.
a major beat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There's your big 5 nights, right?
Yeah.
So
What?
that's where we went with it, which I think works out really, really fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people thought that anyway, because like in the description and stuff, you say like you have to survive the night. So I think it was pretty obvious anyway, but just wanted to ask anyway.
Oh yeah.
And to be clear, there's more than 5 hours.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What is your favourite location in the mall? If you have one, or is it just everything? The whole mall?
Mine is actually parts and service, which is attached to a very specific warehouse. That is, I cannot wait for people to play in those areas of the game. They are easily my favorite.
Yeah, that hour is fantastic. A lot of people agree with us, with what Ray's saying. There's a certain warehouse down there that a lot of people are really nuts about.
I'm getting so excited, honestly.
My favorite is putt-putt.
Okay.
Gator golf.
Yeah.
Man, if I could go play indoor putt-putt at Gator golf, I would be very happy.
I think that was a question that was on here. We might as well go on to it with like the golf and the bowling and stuff. Are you able to do those things?
Some things, yes. There are some things that have mini games attached.
Awesome.
You can't like walk into golf and play golf with what's sitting there. You're gonna get killed. You're gonna get caught by bots. but there are stand-up arcades that give you some game elements at times.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
yeah, you know, and for golf, specifically for golf, like one of the ideas there was like, well, do you want to play a putt-putt golf game there in that room, or would you rather play like a heightened fantasy version of what a putt-putt golf course would be, you know, where you are down at the height of the ball, and you know you're seeing sets from older games, and we can do whatever we want. You know?
That's awesome. In the game, will we, as Gregory, be able to make choices or decisions that change things later on?
The answer is yes. Like, in the sense that there are choices that you will make and paths that you can take. And
Wait, there's different paths? Security breach? There's different paths?
To make, and how well you play the game.
Yeah.
You'll have multiple you'll have options in the end. You'll have options in the end.
Yeah, like I guess for example, one of those choices.
There's decisions that affect the game.
Hey, there are
what the hell?
You don't have enough time. You're gonna go upstairs, or you're gonna go downstairs.
Yeah.
And you have a branching choice at that moment.
Wait, you have a choice whether you want to go upstairs or downstairs? What the fuck?
So it's gonna be a lot of replayability in that, which is really exciting.
Oh, Security Breach is gonna be fucking fun to complete.
Yeah, it's like it's funny because that matters a lot to some of us. Like our lead designer, Brian Fairmouth in the game, he and I had worked at Telltale.
Wait, if there's multiple paths,
so, you know,
then
it's like giving
what path is canon?
Choices, branches, and you know, that's always great.
Yeah, and sometimes making the wrong choice that leads to consequences and stuff. I just want to say as well, thank you.
You know, Security Breach is going to be the hardest level,
a couple of months ago.
Yeah, Security Breach is going to be the hardest game to complete yet.
And you donated as well.
Yeah,
so massive thank you again. You guys are amazing. It really means a lot to me.
Thank you for doing it.
I just hope you have enough room on your computer.
It's so great that you're doing these regularly and getting so many people involved.
Wait,
you know,
Blue Tiger, uninstall one of the Hello Neighbor alphas and check and then press the install button and it should say how much disk space you have. Like, check how much gigabytes of disk space you have left.
Some interesting posters, okay, and it's got a lot of people excited and questioning things. What's the deal with the Fredbear's Family Diner post?
One of them, because I need to know how much gigabytes you have left on your computer to see if you have room for Security Breach. Also, yeah, Security Breach is going to be $40, by the way.
$40 fucking dollars? What the hell?
Bruh, it's not that much for an indie game.
I mean,
it existed.
Okay.
At some point.
What was it, J-Mart?
I said Jack is right. That ain't that much money for a horror game.
No, for an indie game, like, at least it's not fucking $60.
True.
Wait, if...
Point in history.
We don't want $60,
right?
That's like...
Yeah, $60 is for AAA games. Not a fucking indie game.
Boss fights, question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. And
yeah, we've got you know, the animatronics. You will have some choices. You can.
There's not going to be a demo for Security Breach. There's not going to be a demo.
You can choose to take.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But each one's unique, which is really cool. That was something that's.
Yeah, I'm really
There's
excited
multiple,
to see that.
and each one totally different than the next.
Yeah.
We try, you know, we're doing everything we can to honor the series.
Yeah.
Right.
And at times, you were in a room, in an office, closing doors, and, you know.
Yeah, I think we got that from the
Monty,
trailer.
Roxy, whoever trying to get in. Yeah, and other times, you're stuck as Gregory in a place with one of those bots.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere to hide.
Any plans in the future for multiplayer? Have you guys ever thought about that in the back of your minds at all?
I mean, certainly thought about it. We've talked about it. but nothing concrete right now.
Mhm.
But it certainly, I mean, as game developers and having made multiplayer games in the past, like we talk about it all the time.
Mhm.
The thing about multiplayer, and just kind of go back to one of the earlier things I said, like that is an undertaking. That is an undertaking. And again, we are an indie studio. We've built
Yeah.
an indie game, building something that, to Jay's point, honors the series.
Mhm.
And is a fun, fluid experience. It's complicated, so
Yeah.
we talk about it every once in a while. There's nothing, no concrete plans.
I'll throw one thing in there though, just for fun, and
feel
because I love you
slowly
and I think this will be a lot of fun.
Okay.
Is when we were working on
Okay,
Help
so
Wanted, we actually
Squid
did
said
a
the game's going
couch
hard,
co-op multiplayer mode
Good.
that never got
So
Squid
finished.
is
It
going
never made it,
Yeah.
but we were playing with it. Where
Yeah.
one person is sitting in the middle of the room, and all the other players, and they've got the headset on, and all the other players are controllers, but they've got the bots, and they're trying to jump scare the player that's trying to protect themselves in the office. And it was fantastic.
Yeah, I remember talking about that ages ago because somebody found it in the files of something.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah. I think it was it called Flashlight Freeze?
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember talking about that, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, we might be getting multiplayer in the future with for
Oh, yeah.
VR." It was crazy.
We even had a character select screen that was like, it was kind of like Gauntlet with like the 4 player strips,
Yeah.
and it had like it had the curtains, so it was kind of like Super Mario 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was pretty sweet.
It's awesome. Well, there you go, guys.
Don't want to
There you
bring that
finally
one
know.
back.
Here's an interesting one as well. Are we able to just take a break from being chased by creepy animatronics and just have fun and enjoy ourselves in the mall?
Really, when you find like these mini games, these arcades,
Yeah.
those do lock you into the game, so you can
Okay.
play the game comfortably and not worry about
not worry
getting
about
stuck
time.
up on.
Yeah. Will we ever get DLC for Security Breach?
So that is something that we're talking about right now. So we're starting to make some plans. It's nothing concrete yet, but we've got a lot of.
We might be getting DLC for Security Breach. We might be getting
there's,
DLC for Security Breach.
Dreadbear in particular had such a positive response
Yes.
to.
Oh, that was amazing.
We would be silly not to keep giving people more of Security Breach. So yeah, we're laying down plans right now. More information will start coming out probably next year.
Awesome.
And then in the meantime, we're gonna be patching the game. We're gonna continue to do things like quality of life improvements and performance improvements and things like that. So there will be small patches here and there for things that we want to change that we didn't get to. Little things here and there. So you'll see that stuff in the next few months. Just upgrades, updates, quality stuff. And then DLC after that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Because Dreadbear was so good, honestly. I just want to say that to you guys right now. Dreadbear was so good, and I feel like that DLC allows you guys to just experiment and do ideas and stuff without having to, do the original FNAF games, if that makes sense. It allows you to be more creative.
Yeah, the Pizzaplex is huge, and there's no shortage of stories that we can tell.
So here's an interesting one. Got a cool one here. So back in last year, you released Help Wanted for mobile devices, and there was a very interesting minigame that was included called Princess Quest. Now, I remember at the time there was a stone door that could never be opened, and a lot of people were thinking, how are we ever going to be able to open this? Is this going to come back in the future or anything? So, will we ever be able to open it? What do you think?
So Fazbear Entertainment disavows all knowledge of said Princess Quest or
Okay, that pretty much answers it then. From the trailers, we've noticed Freddy is very supportive with Gregory. Helping him, guiding him. You can go inside of his stomach and roam around the location without getting detected.
That's how it works.
So, why is Freddy a good guy?
Wasn't Freddy always a good guy?
I don't know about that.
You know, there was a point we were talking with Scott,
Jack,
and we were
you look
talking
at my
his
camera.
a couple years back about ideas for sequels, and we were all
Jack,
we were all
I
kind of
seen
saying,
this.
wouldn't it be nice if we had Freddy as a
Jack,
protagonist?
yuck.
Mhm.
You know, how cool would that be?
Yuck.
Like,
What is it?
hey, what if there's a kid? And
Look
it's
at
protecting the kid. You know,
Yeah.
like
That's not how much
that's.
space it is.
And we started to kind of, you know, we were talking about other things like, oh, you know, there's an old man that's helping you, that's like a
I'm
security
sure it
guard.
goes
And,
fast.
you know,
Wait.
and it all kind of more.
Oh, you have enough gigabytes. You have enough gigabytes.
We want a
Yep, I
game
got it.
where Freddy is the
I
good
got
guy.
it.
Yeah.
I got it.
You know, all the bots are
Gigabytes, yeah.
different. They all have different
Right.
stories. You
Mhm.
know, why not?
Wait, do you have 900 or 100 left?
Because in sister location,
Well, I got
the
900.
animatronics there. If
Yeah.
you went inside those stomachs, you die. You get murdered.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
nice to have an animatronic that has a stomach like this, where you're actually safe and not,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Not
and you know,
dismembered.
actually, that's one thing I always loved is I loved the interactions you have with Circus Baby.
Yes, yeah.
You know, where it's like, can you trust her or not? Or you know, like she's a great character. I mean, that's
Yeah.
why I think she's one of the fan favorites. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, there's a
Awesome.
lot of depth there.
Yeah, there is. There is. What are you like? From when we did the charity stream again, you guys sent memes and stuff, which were amazing, by the way. Like breakdancing Freddy and Roxanne and stuff. 10 out of 10. So what are your thoughts about the memes in the community? For example, have you guys heard of the Goongalar?
Me,
Learn it from you.
seeing
That's
memes
so funny.
is like the most. If you made it. If there's memes about something that you're working on, like you've absolutely made it. Like the problem though with the memes is we'll be in a meeting and somebody will pull up the Goongalar in the meeting and go, "Hey guys, look at the community's throwing around. Like, yeah, check this out." And the whole meeting gets off topic. And and then we end up spending a half an hour talking about whether or not we can put the Goongalar in the game. And finally, it's got to be like, "Hey, it's probably not. Probably have to pass on that one."
Oh,
Maybe let's do a whole DLC about it.
Full DLC about the
Whole
Goongalar.
DLC.
The Curse of Goongalar should do something like that. How would you compare the game now versus the game in its original scope? And how yeah, you're already smirking. How big has it changed? Yeah.
10x.
Yeah.
10
10x.
times as big.
Oh, it's just it's incredible.
Oh my god, they just said that Security Breach is actually 10 times the size that it was supposed to
Wildly
be.
different game. It has come so far.
Basically 10 times the size of...
And it's just impressive
Yeah.
how quickly and how well this small team was able to pull together probably my favorite game I've ever made. So
Yeah.
it's
And he worked on Mortal Kombat.
So you confirming Security Breach is better than...
Wait, one of the people that worked on Security Breach worked on Mortal Kombat? What the fuck?
What?
One of the people that worked on Security Breach worked on fucking Mortal Kombat!
Wait.
That is surprising.
Merged into one. That would be my favorite game ever.
He's one that a lot of people have been asking. So, do you guys have a price of how much it's going to be and the age rating?
yeah. So the game's gonna be $39.99.
Nice.
And we expect the ESRB rating to be 18.
Awesome. Will Glitch Trap make a return?
The figure's right there. That counts.
Okay, well, you don't have to answer any of this, right? But I'm going to give you a theory. I'm going to give you a theory right now. I think Glitch Trap will return. I think it's pretty obvious that he will return. Okay? Somebody found out, you sneaky people, in the Security Breach cartoons, somebody combined like the glitches, and it made Glitch Trap.
That's very entertaining.
No, I mean,
Don't you pull that Fazbear Entertainment!
you don't have to say or not, but I think I think most people kind of know that it's going to happen because with the end of Dreadbear as well and stuff like that. Like,
Well, so that was in the cartoon.
yeah, the cartoon.
Huh.
There was like, do you know what I'm talking about or not? Are you teasing?
What's really cool about the cartoons, actually, is that if you've been paying close attention to them, you're already playing Security Breach.
Okay. Will Showtime ever return for Security Breach or future games?
So, you know, there could be some sort of Showtime, but not as what you expect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
I
interesting.
was very, very happy with that original song that people found.
I know.
Alan Simpson, who's done music for this game as well, did that one. Yeah, he actually last name Simpson, and he did do some songs on the Simpsons.
I mean, we only have 4 days left until Security Breach comes out, guys. We literally only have 4 days left. 4 fucking days left.
And everybody's singing. And
Also,
just
we got one more
he's
week
mad.
until
He was just amazing.
Christmas.
That's
My
awesome.
favorite holiday.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun developing that song with him.
How fun has it been?
But more importantly, Security Breach!
Oh, it's been a blast.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. It's like, especially as like a newcomer to the franchise, like the number of times where I have to stop and I have to ask someone like, "Hey, if we do this, doesn't it affect all of these other little pieces of here?"
Yeah.
And it's like, then I have to hear a dissertation on the history of
the history of FNAF. Yeah.
Exactly.
Whoa,
Probably there
whoa,
for
whoa! We can't
hours.
have that pattern on the sock.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And then honestly, like just the community, I like, you know, I've seen really. I've worked
Wait, if there's multiple paths for Security Breach,
nothing even close
then
to the FNAF community. Like,
does this mean there's multiple timelines now?
the folks that I see online just
Yeah.
love the franchise. They love these characters. They've grown up with them. They care about them.
Yeah.
And that is an inspiring thing, because that means that if we don't care about them, we're not doing everybody who loves these games as a service. And that's like our job. Like, the job is not to produce games. J-Top's job is not to be the creative director of the game. Our job is to build something that people will love. That is our job.
Yeah.
And the whole team feels that way. We all approach the job that way. And so it's an honor, and honestly, I'm hoping everybody loves the game as much as we do.
Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome.
It's amazing the artwork that you see.
Yeah.
You know, the videos you see people make.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my dear lord! Like I mean, when I stop playing the game at night and I try to go to bed, you know, I'm like, I'll be looking at my phone, going through Reddit, and just seeing like all the amazing stuff everyone's doing, or just people's ideas. And I don't know. These days, I mean, when I was little, everybody knew the same shows, because you know, you had 5 channels on TV. You know, a movie would be in the theater for a year. You'd see it multiple times. Everybody knew the same references always. But in like the last 10 years or so, it's gotten harder and harder and harder, because you can go online and you can find one weird little niche thing, and if you're into it, you can just find like, all I want to ever listen to.
Yeah, is everyone in this call fucking excited for Security Breach?
Yeah, you can find like YouTube videos for like years that are just that. And so to have people that are coming together and have the
only 4 days left.
So much.
Just 4 fucking days left.
She's been, you know, a huge fan since she was like 4.
Yeah.
You know, when I go and take her to school and whatnot and look at the backpacks of the kids, and it's like Freddy's. You know, and it's like, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so nice. I worked at Pixar for 14 years, and I worked on tons and tons of stuff that my daughter doesn't give a crap about.
I love Pixar.
Right,
When I
but it's
found
like,
out you worked at Pixar, I fangirled, man. I fangirled hard.
We'll talk sometime.
Yeah, and most people don't know this, but some people that worked on Security Breach actually used to work at Pixar.
It's like, that's the one.
Because we were talking about the era, like you were the 80s era and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I was like, early 2000s.
Some of the people that worked on Security Breach actually worked at Pixar.
Dang.
2000s and stuff. So like Finding Nemo, The Incredibles,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Oh yeah.
it's really weird that I'm talking to somebody who worked on those things. Like I watched as a kid all the time. Like I love The Incredibles. I had a Dash costume.
Oh, I got my. Oh, that's awesome. I've got my Incredibles tattoo.
Oh, nice. There it is.
I got that at the animation rap party.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Will there be any Easter eggs in Security Breach?
It's funny, we have so we've got, you know, because of the deep lore and because of the history, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we were able to do that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you want to talk about some of the stuff that we got, J-Top, or you want me to?
Oh, you go for it.
So the so as we're building the game, you know, I get an email from Scott, and he says, "Hey, put this stuff in the game," and I look at it all, and I examine it as a producer would do, and I say, "I have no idea what any of this means." And he goes, "Yeah, put it in the game. Don't worry, I know." Cool, you got it.
Yeah.
And so, like, on top of the fun things that we did, we did a bunch of stuff. It's all really, it's really, really interesting stuff. And so, yeah, there's no shortage of things to discover in Pizzaplex.
Oh yeah. I say one thing that you've already called out.
Oh, it's spreading.
So far is noticing the arcade skins in the background.
Yes.
Yeah. There are a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The majority of them came from Scott, and he's got a team of artists, right? And so they did all sorts of great Easter egg stuff. Like, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of, like, when we were going, well, we have to do a whole bunch of skins. Hey, everybody in the studio, just come up with stuff.
Yeah.
And we made ridiculous arcades. There's some silly ones.
So everything you guys have been saying about Easter eggs and stuff, like, this game is going to be big. So let's say if I was doing a Let's Play,
Mm-hmm.
how long is it going to take me to do everything? Everything.
Well, man, last night I was trying to do like a comprehensive playthrough where I got every single collectible, and I started at 9.
Wait, there's collectibles? There's collectibles in Security Breach?
What?
You know,
There's collectible items? What the fuck?
Not even near the end, and I was like, man, I just haven't found everything yet. I'm trying to remember where I put some stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's beating everything. Saying how long it takes to beat everything in the game.
I'm this interview is getting me more and more excited for Security Breach than I already am.
It's gonna take a long time. Like, it's gonna take a long time, not just because of the size of the Pizzaplex, but also because, like,
don't eat anything else.
Okay.
Like,
You need to clean your room up. All these empty cup bottles and there's freaking Sprite bottles and forks and stuff.
Oh damn! There's gonna be some hard moments while playing.
Yeah.
Am I gonna rage?
Oh yeah.
No, please.
Oh, they just confirmed that there's gonna be hard parts. They just confirmed there's gonna be hard parts that's gonna make us rage, Blue Tiger.
Baby plushies in
It
Help
won't be plush.
Wanted.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
There's no plush.
Yeah, so yeah.
The thing is,
Hopefully it's nothing like 50-20 mode Ultimate Custom Night, because you know 50-20 mode Ultimate Custom Night is like, yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, Blue Tiger's like, fuck that shit. I ain't doing 50-20 mode Ultimate Custom Night. Blue Tiger's like, fuck this. I'm gonna play Ultra Custom Night. Isn't that you, Blue Tiger? Like, you're just like, fuck this. I'm gonna play Ultra Custom Night. But legit, all of us are excited for Security Breach, and we're so excited and happy for this game.
like really difficult. Out of all of the models that you have made in Security Breach, which one would you say is your favourite if you could pick?
I mean, I think DJ Music Man is like the most impressive model in the game. Right. You know, like I love Daycare Attendant that's my favorite, but Man, yeah, DJ Music Man.
Okay, we're coming up to the final question.
Oh, and Blue Tiger? Blue Tiger? Blue Tiger.
What is
Apparently the name of the giant music man that we saw in the Skid Reach trailer, apparently that's called DJ Music Man.
it's going to be so terrifying, right?
Yeah, that fucking giant fucking music man.
Wait, is it going to be a boss battle?
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking boss battle. Like, of course it's gonna be a fucking boss.
Why are you guys scared of that thing?
It's fucking Music Man. Music Man's fucking terrifying.
No, he's not.
Yes, he fucking is!
I took some pictures of Music
Yeah, I'll
Man
be
in the
serious.
Jack.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Seth to undeafen. Wait, next live. Oh, Golden Freddy Cinema just messaged me. Hey! Oh god. Thank you for coming on my stream, Golden Freddy Cinema. It's good to have you here.
But I'll ask one more about the game itself. Is the game going to have subtitles?
Yep, Golden Freddy Cinema is on my fucking stream.
Straightforward. Nice. Awesome. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you?
The creator of Kill 'Em Purple 2, guys, is on my live stream chat.
And excited,
Yeah.
like 11 and a half terrified.
Oh no, don't be nervous.
Well, I mean, you're launching a big game. It's always nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's going to be nerve-wracking.
It's never not been nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, I am so excited to get it in everyone's hands because I think
It's always fun to have you here on the streams, Golden Freddy Cinema. It's always fun that you're here.
From working in film, from working at Telltale, it's just like sitting there and doing reload, and just see comments, see reviews, you know, see,
The art in Security Breach is amazing. So, oh my god, the Steam poster that was shown, like the cover.
Oh, it's fine, Golden Freddy Cinema. It's fine.
Like cutscenes.
It's always great to have such an amazing FNAF fan game creator on my streams.
The promotional art, the cartoons.
You're an amazing person, Golden Freddy Cinema.
The art has been insane. So people have asked, in the future ever, do you think you guys will ever release like a behind the scenes like Security Breach art book or anything like that?
We've not talked about an art book, but one thing we have talked about is actually doing kind of like some dev diaries. So basically having videos drop online with our game design director and the lead of our sets team and one of our art directors and just getting all those folks in front of everyone.
I know, GFC. I know. Only 4 days left, GFC.
What that world should look like to life. So we're talking about doing that right now, actually.
Awesome. You guys have freaking really pushed FNAF, like, you know,
No shit, they pushed FNAF. No shit.
with this game. Like, I remember seeing on the PlayStation YouTube channel how many people watch those trailers and how many people outside of FNAF like came back to it after like years and been like, you know what, like this is looking like the biggest FNAF game ever. I am interested in playing it now. And it, you know,
we all are
consoles as well and stuff. So I want to say again a massive thank you for all the hard work that you're doing, like with Scott as well. Massive thank you to Scott.
I will, Golden Freddy Cinema. Don't worry, I will.
Being like, you know what?
I'm still working on getting that Golden Freddy, and each time when I get on the plane, I do land on the island, but then it just teleports me back, and I literally land on the fucking island, and it just doesn't work.
I feel like it's took FNAF to a new level. It really has, and you know,
I'm still working hard to get Golden Freddy. I did get the ending for the game, and it says when you beat the game, I should have gotten an achievement, but I never got that achievement, and I was signed in. Like, is there something wrong with achievements? Like,
thank you for keeping going.
Still haven't gotten that one.
It's like, I was thinking about it the other week in bed. I was like, I don't know, when is FNAF gonna end? Like, when is it gonna end? It's gonna be here forever.
Right after Star Wars does.
I did land on the landing track. I did.
Yeah.
I did land on the landing track going for a cinema a couple times.
And
it just, when I do, it just
it's just picking up more fans. It's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
bringing more people on board. You know,
Yeah.
and it's so
doesn't
nice.
work.
And it's like totally spot on. An enormous thank you to Scott. Like that's like
it just doesn't work golden for
an incredible experience from my perspective. It just super into our ideas. Gives us amazing ideas to run with.
You forgot that code, that achievement, and oh my fucking.
It's been a really good working experience, honestly.
Oh,
Oh my god, golden for
Thank you so much for the kind words, but thank you and thanks to all the fans, because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be able to do the things.
I mean, at least with version 1.0, you actually added VSync like I asked. Like, that's good that you actually added VSync. Because that's the one thing I constantly ask you about. Like, hey, you're gonna add VSync.
3/4 of the way through it.
Yeah.
How to get
It's your happiness that you love, and so being able to give that feeling that we all feel every day, being able to give that to the community is immensely rewarding. So
we're gonna wrap it up, guys, and I'm gonna give you guys one.
Well, it's hard. It's hard, Golden Free Cinema, with the fucking plane's controls. It's hard to land carefully with the fucking plane. Its controls are like.
Do you have any final hints?
Like, it's just.
Or anything you can say about Security Breach
I'm
that will get people excited? Even just one word, like a code or anything.
Schematics.
Okay, so pizza flame. It's a bit of a difference there. Pizza flame and cotton candy and schematics. Okay.
Yeah, wait, it's only added because of me. Look at that, look at that. I had an option in Killer Purple 2 that was added because of me.
Awesome. I feel like a lot of people will be incredibly grateful for the answers that you give.
Wait, the plane cost you 20 euros to fucking make it, Killer Purple 2?
Excited to watch it and get excited and ready for the release next week. I still can't believe it. Like, been waiting for so long. Like, I know how nervous you guys are, but I promise you, like, a lot of people are really, really excited for this, and
I'm not sure you can get the betas.
Get to the secrets and stuff. So, again, a massive thank you for all of the work you've done, all of the passion you've put into the project, and honestly, I'm just so excited, and I'm looking forward to the future with you guys as well. I really am. You guys are so talented. You got an amazing art team. You guys are amazing. Andrew as well. Kai, Andrew.
And I saw in the credits, Golden Frame Cinema, that there's something that someone did voice acting for the game.
Yeah.
Like, in the credits, it says that there's voice acting for one thing done in the game by, what was her name again? I forgot. I do watch her. Yeah, I know Killing Purple 2 is not the end because I went to the Scott Cawthon Manor. I know it's not the end because I saw on the Scott Cawthon Manor. Wait, who was the one? Who made that FNAF Security Breach song? Night Cove the Fox. Yeah. I believe there's something from Night Cove the Fox that's in the files. Yeah. Her. Like, I just still hope that you add some more animatronics. Like, I really like to see the FNAF 6 animatronics in Purple 2. Like, if you add like the mediocre melodies and possibly even the trash in the gang, which I know they wouldn't fucking move, but it'd be hilarious to add trash in the gang to Killer Purple 2. Like the FNAF 6 characters, like that those would be like I would like to see. Like the animatronics from Pizzeria Simulator would be really, really nice to see. And Killer Purple 2, that would be mostly because I want to see my boy L Chip in Killer Purple 2. I just want to see my boy L Chip in Killer Purple 2.
Andrew and Kyle have met as Andrew.
Hi,
Hi, Andrew, if you're watching. But yeah, super awesome team.
I don't mean that. They're my best friends.
Well, yeah. Hopefully in the future as well, we guys actually get to meet in person. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
To do like an interview in person or something.
Let's meet at Disneyland and do.
Yeah. Let's go on the Incredicoaster together.
Yes. And let's do it. Yeah, the next video's there.
But yeah, thanks guys, and thank you everybody for watching as well.
Yeah, I know. Wait, but the mediocre melodies, they actually, according to MatPat, they actually that's the restaurant that Chica originated from. So technically, according to MatPat, they are actually existed before Pizzeria Simulator. So the mediocre melodies would be it would make sense. Like the mediocre melodies, they existed in the past because according to MatPat, they were. 2023. Oh, are you talking about your Unreal Engine 5 game? Are you talking about your Unreal Engine 5 game, Golden Free Cinema? You're gonna make an Unreal Engine 5, like, that would be really, I'm excited for that.
I hope you enjoyed it. Again, a massive shout out to Steelwool, the whole team, Scott, J Top, and Ray for joining me. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it. So yeah,
I can't wait to watch your reaction videos.
Oh my god!
Like everybody at work watches them, so you know.
I am gonna. If there's any plot twists or any cool reveals that Scott has done in the past, you will get a big scream from me. Like honestly. Yes. I'm so excited for it. I'm not, do you know what? I said this to my friends as well privately. I'm really excited for it, but I'm also really intimidated by it. And because the game is so big, I'm actually nervous. I'm nervous to go around. I'm intimidated by it.
You should do you should get a bunch of string and pictures and do a big board behind you.
Wait, so is it basically Killer Purple 3 that you're gonna make? Are you making Killer Purple 3 Golden Free Cinema? Is it Killer Purple 3?
Yeah, while I'm playing through.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
Wait, who? Oh, you're making an original game, Golden Freddy Cinema. Golden Freddy Cinema is making an original horror game. So you're making an original indie horror game, Golden Freddy Cinema? Holy shit! I wasn't expecting for you to move on from FNAF, but like, if this is a good original horror game, I would like to see it on Steam, because if it's an original game, I will pay legit money for it. For your game, Golden Free Cinema. If it's an original game, I will legit pay money for it. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely buying that then. Oh, and if it does good, Golden Free Cinema, if your horror game does good, well, I know of a multiplayer horror game that has crossed over with other horror games and is crossing over with a few more that would, do well and make you good money. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like, if he does really good, Golden Free Cinema, like, crossing over with Glowstick Entertainment to put in Monsters and Mortals would be a good idea. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You need to get in the shower soon because we were leaving to go to your dad's. We have to leave by like 12.
Okay. Let me just finish eating.
Okay.
Where are you going, Jack?
Like same thoughts about when I flew to America as well. I had the same thoughts. Like I love America, but I'm also intimidated by it because how big it is. It's coming from a small country.
Oh. Yeah. Golden Freddy Cinema's original game for Monsters and Mortals, please. Let's hope his game does good and blows up like other.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. So we'll compare like FNAF 1 to the UK and Security Breach to America. That's how. I feel right now. But yeah, honestly, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
Why?
And yeah, Security Breach comes out the 16th of December for $39.99. So yeah, really excited. So PlayStation Store and Steam, right?
Yep.
16th of December.
PS5, PC.
PS4, PS5, PC. 16th of December.
Every single time
And I'll be on it straight away. I will be there waiting. Like as soon as it releases, I'm gonna be ready for it. But yeah,
Hey, thanks, man.
thanks guys. Thanks you.
Everyone.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.
I wish people would just stop unsubbing me. Like what? everyone was in subs for no freaking reason.
Trust me, Golden Free Cinema. If it has good lore, if it has lore, if your horror game ends up having good as fuck lore, then of course it's gonna fucking blow up. like Bendy blew up, Five Nights at Freddy's blew up, Hello Neighbor blew up. Like Golden Free Cinema. Like, I'm pretty sure your game's gonna fucking blow up. Like, it's no questions asked. Like, I'm actually almost done with this stream, Golden Free Cinema.
Well, I really have to go, and yeah.
Oh, bye, Blue Tiger.